Bizimkiler geri yenilenmiyor. Bu kılıcı bir yere götürecekmiş. Dur şimdi bir bakalım. Şunu yapalım. Nerede bu? Niye gözükmüyor? Hayırdır? Ha, bunu mu açmadım ondan dolayı? Okey. Nereye gideceğim ben? Gene şeye gideceğiz. Kuleye gideceğiz.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't near imagine.
I know your family's honor is important to you.
Need something?
Ulfred, patron of the great clan of Battlefold. Damn those Grey Maids to oblivion. They want to back the storm close.
Kralın şeyine geldik. Kılıcı kime neye teslim edeceğiz?
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action.
Merhaba.
I just think we need more
What's the
information.
meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
It takes a while to make a dress, Dagny. You have to be patient.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. That is an old tale, but well known to those of us who serve in the keep. Long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords, Olaf One-Eye. Olaf did battle with a fearsome dragon named Numenex. The struggle between Olaf and the dragon culminated in a mighty duel atop Mount Anthor, with Olaf the victor. Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun. By his decree, the city's keep was rebuilt as a prison for Numenex. And so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragon's Reach. From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruuf when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Şimdi ne yapacağız? Ana göreve mi döndü? Bir saniye. Yani Çok bir seçenek yok gibi.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. You are eager to begin your adventure. Excellent. The sooner begun, the sooner done, eh? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Ne satıyorsun ki sen? Çok pahalı, çok pahalı, çok pahalı. Bu satabiliyor muyum? Bilmiyorum. Görev şeyi olduğu için satmam
This is a
gerekiyor.
priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon.
Sesler
Neither am I,
karıştı.
come to think of it.
We need it quickly.
Oh, I thought you were
Or it's too
already
late.
on your... If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day. Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this. and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Bir şeyler yapalım. Ne bu? Stamina bir şey. Başka bir şeyler deneyelim. Aa, can yapma şeyi bu. Büyü direnci bulduk. Herhangi bir şey çıkmadı. Galiba yapabileceğim her şey bu kadar.
What are you still doing here? The Jarl said retrieving that... I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day. Oh, I thought you were already on... Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
İksirleri buna satamıyorum.
Off to
Üzüldüm.
Bleakfall's Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I, come to think of it.
Şimdi başka ne görevimiz var? Ana görevlerden çok şu mesela yan görevi yapmak
Staying safe, I hope.
yapabileceğim her şey dışarıda. Bütün görevleri özellikle açtım ki en yakın nerede var göreyim yani. Oğlum içeride değilim artık. World map. Ha. Şuradaki mekan varmış. Oraya bir gidelim. Merhaba.
Those two at it again.
Ne oluyor lan?
Come on now. Watch the footwork. Keep your balance.
Ha, fight atıyorlar.
Come on!
Ha. Doğru. Kafam karıştı bir an.
This should be good.
Nice! Azura curse you! Get him!
Benim işim aşağı katta. Yo değil. Öyle mi? Evet aşağıda. Ay ne oluyor? Bir sürü adam bana silah çekti zannettim. Korktum bir an.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
Merhaba.
A stranger comes to our hall. Your question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge. I try to hold us to the right path. Politics are something best avoided. I prefer more personal confrontations myself. Like most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I traveled the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Askar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather. For all my shield siblings. Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, boy. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy? That's the spirit. Vilkas here will get started on that. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye. Not here. Out in the yard. Come on.
Olur, gideriz. Belki bana zırh falan verirler ya. Şimdi ne yapacaklar acaba bana? Bahçede ne yapacağımı merak ediyorum.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
You're mine!
Pretty good arm you have there. Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
Wilkins Sword'unu şeyine ver. Nerede o?
You're a talkative one, aren't you?
Wilkins dediği şey yukarıda mı? Olur.
What brings you here? I'm guessing you're the newcomer then. That attitude would get you far, if you were some stuffy merchant or a Jarl's footstool. Around here, you'll want to learn to live your own life. Remember, nobody rules anybody in the Companions. Wait, before you go, I have a favor to ask. I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
That's a good man.
Okey. Ela'ya shield'ını vereceğiz. Ela kim?
What is it now?
Nerede o? Bura mı? Kapı mı? Buradan mı giriliyor? Yok, değil. Nereden giriliyor buraya?
All these younglings scampering around.
Worried one of them is going to take your place?
Some of them might try, but that's not what I'm worried about.
What then?
That they might get themselves killed.
By you?
They should be so lucky.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker. Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Wait, I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some heart, I guess.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight? Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. Call me.
Of course we did, Ice Brain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
Okey. Bayağı paralı asker olacağız
Skill
yani.
and Ayala like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. All right, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
Sağ ol, teşekkür ederim.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand?
Olur.
Get to it then. By the way, if you're looking for something to do...
Burada neresi benim yatağım? Herhangi bir yatakta uyuyabiliyorum. Şunu alsam, neyse alacağım riske değmez.
I've been tending to the warriors of your Vaskr for as long as I can remember.
Ablam sana ne olmuş ya? Neyse. Benim envanterime bir tür kılıç geldi mi? Yo, gelmedi. Bu şey nereden geldi la bana? İçeride işim kalmadı gibi. Bakalım en yakın görevler nerede? Ana kapıya doğru galiba. Buradan aşağı doğru inerim. Tamam. Olur. Ejderha mı gördüm? Sanki ejderha gördüm ama.
I ain't done nothing. Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. Then we got nothing more to talk about. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Sure, whatever.
We'll keep Riverwood safe. You can count on it. Let's move out. Time's a-wasting.
Ne oluyor lan? Ben nereye gidecektim şimdi?
You've been seen in the company of the companions. That's an honorable path you're on, friend.
Kapıda niye 4 kişi duruyor amına koyayım? Sen
I mostly deal with petty thievery.
içerideymiş benim gideceğim yer. Nerede ki içeride?
Helgen.
Ben neredeyim?
Destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Burada galiba.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
Trim. Yes. Ay. Beklemeyeceğiz. Bakalım.
Battleborn, give me your money.
Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, I've got work to do.
Right now, or I'm gonna bloody your nose.
Take pity,
10
sir, and
seconds
spare
You
me.
can't scare me into submission.
I'm gonna
Let's
bloody your
go.
nose and your leg.
Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Don't have any money, Brady. I'll give you 10 seconds. Just don't Why are we fighting each other?
You're tougher than you look. You got me, fair and square. Fine, I'll take care of it. Just please leave me alone.
A few seconds for my supper is all I ask.
My brother John's got the right of it. Join
Şimdi ne yapacağım ben ya? Balkas'a
the
geri
Bard's College
döneceğiz.
and avoid this pointless war.
Bana
Heard
ceza
about you and
yazmazlar
your
mı?
honeyed words.
Kadın dövdüm diye. Bir dakika ne bu? Burada bir şey varmış. Ya bir dakika. Burası savaşçıların olduğu yer değil mi?
I never thought they would actually let me join the companions. But now it looks like a...
Dark elfleri de almışlar yanlarına.
I've been tending to the warriors of your Vasker for as
Sorduk.
long as I can remember.
Come to me with questions.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and kind of fun to push people around sometimes, isn't it? Good work, brother.
Oo.
Skjor was looking for you earlier. Don't know. He just said he needed to talk to you before you do anything else. I don't like making him angry, but there is some work for you if you want it.
There you are. I did. Your time, it seems, has come. Last week, a scholar came to us.
And if you
He
wanna
said he
keep
knew
having
where we could
ears,
find another
pretend
fragment
you
of
didn't.
Wuthrad.
Is it not
He
allowed?
seemed a fool to me.
It's not
But if
exactly
he's right,
forbidden.
the honor of the
So, it's not
companions
true.
demand that we
So
seek it
that's
out.
that.
This is a simple errand, but the time is right for it to be your trial. Carry yourself with honor, and you'll become a true